Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on equivalent ratios worksheets. So this video presents a few slides where we have to find equivalent ratios to a given ratio. And if you remember, we did a lesson on this earlier. Now if you're not sure how to do this or you need a refresher course, on the last slide there is a link. If you click on that link, it will take you to the lesson and that will explain how to do these exercises. Let's quickly have a look at the first one. If we looked at the lesson and we remembered what went on in the lesson, we would have seen that you focus on the 2 and the 8, for example, because they're both first and they're both numbers. What did we do to the 2 to arrive at the 8? Well, we multiplied it by 4. So what do we think we do with the 5 to arrive at the square? We have to multiply it by the same number, because when we do that, we keep the value of each ratio the same. They might be different numbers, but the actual value will be the same, and it's similar to the work we did on equivalent fractions a lot earlier. So it's exactly the same with all of these. Now here, very similar, except a little bit more challenging because we have 3 terms. Now the principles are the same. You focus on the 2 numbers that are in the same position. So pick the position where you actually have 2 numbers. So there's the first position, and there's the first position. Each of them has a number. What did we do to the 2 to arrive at the 8? We multiplied it by 4. So that gives us a clue what we should do with the 5 and the 6. Now, for example, let's go to this one. Now the 2 numbers, we have the 7 and the 42. They are both in the second position and they're both numbers. What do we do to the 7 to arrive at 42? Well, that's quite straightforward if you know your tables. And that will give us a clue how to find each of these shapes. So these are a little bit challenging because you have 3 ratios for each, or 3 numbers for each ratio, and you have to find 2 unknown shapes, so that this ratio is equivalent to that ratio, and it's the same for every example. Now this is a very interesting one here. Have a look at that one. I won't give you any hints, but I think I've already given you enough hints, so you should be able to do that without any trouble at all. Remember, on the next slide, if you need help or a refresher course, click on the link. It will take you to the lesson. So this video has presented a few slides, and we've had the opportunity to do some exercises, some worksheets, to give us practice in finding equivalent ratios.